All right, today's December 11th. Today's devotion is titled God's Golden House. The story of the temple from 1 Chronicles 22 and 2 Chronicles 5 through 7. When King David got older, he began to think, God has been very good to me my whole life long. He made me a king when I didn't expect it. He protected me from the giants and bears. He even forgave me when I hurt him and hurt other people. So David decided, I'm going to build God the fanciest house anyone has ever seen. David got to work collecting all the materials for this house, which everyone started calling the temple. David collected gold and silver, he collected wood and fabric, he collected glue and hammers and nails and screws and all the other little pieces that always get lost. By the time he had all this stuff, it was as big as a mountain. But God told David that he wanted his son to build the temple instead. So David got everything ready, and after he died, his son Solomon got to work. He gathered up all the gold and silver, he gathered up all the wood and fabric, he even gathered up all the glue and hammers and nails and screws and all the other little pieces that always get lost. And he built a beautiful temple. This temple would be the place God came to be with his people. After the temple was finished, Solomon started to thank God. And instead of answering from way up in the clouds, God answered by coming down. He came down all at once in a huge cloud with fire. Everyone who saw it remembered when God led his people out of Egypt with a cloud and with fire. That's how they knew it was God. Solomon and the people were so happy that they sang a song. God is good, his love is better. We hope he'll live with us forever. God was with Solomon and his people, and he used his temple to remind everyone that he was there. Every year, people came to the temple to sacrifice animals. This animal is dying for your sins, the priests in the temple would say. And the people were glad every time they looked at the temple because it reminded them that God had come. You see, even when it was hard, even when God's people sinned, God was providing a way to get rid of sin. God was making a way to be with them, and the temple was proof. Do you think everything was better now that God's people had a temple? You're right, it wasn't. God wanted to stay with his people, but God's people kept pushing him away. Even King Solomon, who had started so well, stopped listening to God. So did Solomon's children, and his children's children, and his children's children's children. And one day, people from far away came to destroy the temple. All of the gold and wood and fabric, everything was destroyed or stolen. Even worse, God's people were stolen from their homes too. And everyone began to ask, where is God? Is he gone forever? His temple in ruins, God seemed far away. So the people began to hope and to pray, God, will you come back to stay? So our block on this 11th day of December is a temple to remind us of King Solomon and the temple that he built.